Okay, so today we see another bullish continuation pattern reinforcing the medium-term uptrend. In the absence of bearish signals indicating a top signal or a reversal signal, the next resistance level is at the all-time high, which is our next technical target. Now, a few questions you may have: will we get there? Will we get to the all-time high? Or even better, will we manage to break through this all-time high resistance area? Well, these are very good questions. I will do my best to answer them in today's video. Let's see what to expect from the market next. You are watching the Finance Hydra channel, where each of the ideas shared has a technical basis. Here the analysis is without bias and we reject any guesswork, emotion, or unfounded opinion because we only pay attention to the technical evidence. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. Now, regarding SPY, the SPY ETF is insanely bullish right now after collapsing because of Trump's tariffs over here. We see a very nice recovery. We are back above the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart, which is still pointing upwards, by the way, heading towards the next resistance level. There are no other resistance levels besides the all-time high resistance level, so it is the only one. We are heading towards the major resistance level, medium and long-term wise. So if we see SPY retesting the all-time high, great, fantastic, that's totally expected because there is not a single bearish reaction, there is not a single top signal, there is not a single bearish reversal chart structure on the 1 hour chart, on the daily chart, or even on the weekly chart, suggesting that SPY could correct from here. In this scenario, yes, the all-time high is our next technical resistance level, period. Oh, but Nathan, what if we see SPY making a bearish reaction below the all-time high resistance level? Guys, we don't see yet, okay? What is in the future is still in the future. All that we know is that with the information we have right now is that SPY is maintaining the bullish sentiment. If we see a top signal over here, great. Maybe it is going to be a sell signal. Maybe other stocks will correct as well. Is this going to change the bullish bias? Not necessarily, because in order for the SPY to reverse the medium-term uptrend over here, we gotta lose again the 21-day EMA and preferably materialize a real lower high, lower low. If we see SPY making a lower high, lower low, a high lower than the previous resistance level and a low lower than the previous support level, then alright, we are going to technically trigger a meaningful bearish reversal chart structure. But for that, we gotta see a breakout of the 594 support level. So we are still far away from this key point. In fact, SPY is holding its prices above critical support levels on the daily and hourly charts. When we take a look at the 1 hour chart, for instance, we see that SPY is holding above the 599, which let's say a round number, okay? Let's say $600, because we all know that the market has a thing for round numbers. So the $600 is not only a psychological support level, but it is also a crystal clear support level, short-term wise, medium-term wise as well. It did act as a support level here recently, today. It did work as a resistance level here yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm so sorry. Support level over here on January 29, resistance level over here on January 27, and of course, another resistance level over here on January 6. Therefore, the $600 is a crystal clear inflection point for both the daily and hourly charts. What's more, on the 1 hour chart, we are above the 21-hour moving average, which is right now pointing upwards, and we just triggered a bullish pivot point after finding a support level above the $600, by the way. So by making a higher high, higher low on the 1 hour chart, we are officially turning bullish above the moving average. On the daily chart, we found a support level above the 21-day EMA as well. So we see many support levels around the $600. So if we see SPY losing $600 again, okay, that's a particularly dangerous signal, right? Let's pay attention to it. Maybe we are going to reverse. But as long as we stay above our first support area around the $600, the trend will persist. Because, guys, trends persist until a clear reversal occurs. Not my words. This is Charles Dow, all right? It is on the Dow theory. It is the tenet number 6 or 5, if I recall correctly. It is the father of technical analysis saying, Charles Dow, founder of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, and of course, the founder of the Wall Street Journal, one of the most important journals in the entire world. Therefore, it is not my words, all right? It is Charles Dow's words. Trends persist until a clear reversal occurs. Do we see a clear reversal right now? Do we see a bearish reaction suggesting a reversal? No. We only see another bullish candle. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next few days, in the next few weeks. But right now, as long as we stay above $600, the trend will persist. That's all we know. That's all we need to know, because remember, trading is reactive. It is not predictive. We can't predict the future, but we can react accordingly to what we see right here, right now, in the present moment. Now, regarding the QQQ, we see another bullish reaction above the 21-day EMA. The QQQ has a very clear support level around the 511, which was a support level here, January 15, support level here, January 27, support level here again, January 28, support level here again, February 3. Therefore, this key point is a crystal clear support level for the QQQ. Only if the QQQ misses this support level, we could see a sharper correction ahead. For now, we are still above the support level, and what's more, we are still above the 21-day EMA. On the 1-hour chart, we just made another bullish pivot point. We are still above the 21-hour EMA, which is acting as a short-term support level, by the way, as we can see over here, and we are going up nicely. No meaningful bearish reversal chart structure on the 1-hour chart or on the daily chart suggesting a reversal. But Nathan, what if we see tomorrow a very ugly bearish reaction closing below the 21-day EMA? Then alright, then we'll see. Maybe we'll have to change our strategies, but so far, so good. As long as we stay above our support levels, the trend will persist. Alright, now, how this is going to affect our stocks? Because right now we see Nvidia going up nicely today, more than 4%, almost 5% right now, exploding. If you ask me, Nvidia is heading towards our next resistance level near the 129, near the 130s over here, which is also near the 21-day EMA. What's the problem? The problem is that Nvidia is still bearish, so we have to be extremely careful with it, because as far as I know, any bounce to this resistance level, to the 129, the previous top level, to the 130s, the previous support level, which is supposed to act as a future resistance level for us as well, following the principle of polarity in technical analysis, which says that previous resistance levels are going to work as future support levels and vice versa. All right, so the 130s is another critical inflection point for Nvidia, while we see the 21-day EMA very close to this resistance level as well. Now, if we see a top signal below this triple resistance level, it is going to be a quite ugly signal for Nvidia, maybe even a reason to short, because we are bearish while we are in a downtrend, and a pullback to the next resistance levels could be just another selling opportunity if we see a crystal clear top signal near our resistance levels. Why you should sell? Because you are selling while the trend is down near a resistance level, so the risk reward ratio makes sense. Okay, so that's why we should always work strategically here in this market. So Nvidia is bouncing. It is still bearish, all right, but it is bouncing nicely. Let's see how it's going to perform when it reaches our next technical resistance levels. All right, as far as I know, Nvidia did trigger a buy signal to us over here. Okay, yesterday it officially triggered our buy signal, and right now today it is going up nicely. We found this bottom signal over here near the 115 and above the 113's support level as well, this yellow area, because we have been monitoring this support level for a few weeks right now, and I was paying attention to this key support level, and I told you guys here in this channel, guys, if we see any meaningful bottom signal near this support level, Nvidia could be a buy. But again, since it is still a downtrend, we have to be very extremely careful, and of course trade with a crystal clear and a very good strategy with a good risk management. And guys, if you want to learn how to trade using our patterns and our strategies described here in our videos, then I invite you to join our educational project, the 5% project. There you will have access to our swing trading strategies and signals, which are shared with our members in real time. Every single trade is described in detail. Every time the market closes, I scan dozens, if not hundreds of stocks, looking for the best opportunities possible, which are always shared with you. I explain exactly where to buy, why to buy, where to sell if it goes wrong, what to do if it goes right, all in detail for you, and it is free to try, okay? Totally free, you won't be charged. As I always say, our philosophy is to show value to our students first with no strings attached, and then let you decide later if you want to stay with us for real or not. Join our community right now. The link to my website is in this video's description. See if I can show some value to you. All right, our performance is very good. We have a very nice track record. Okay, it is a good one. All right, so just take a look over there. Again, link is in this video's description. Okay, right below this video. Now, what is our strategy over here? What is my strategy, which I did share with our members? Well, buy here, this near this support level, and let's try to sell near our next resistance level, near the 129. Okay, the stop loss is below the 113s, so the risk reward ratio makes plenty of sense. Now, of course, we have other strategies we can use. Maybe set a new trailing stop gain just in case, right, to protect our gains, to lock our gains. But so far, so good. The trade is going very well. There is no reason to panic. I don't see any top signal, so we will just maintain our strategy, because guys, we gotta follow our strategy. All right, if as far as I know, it's precisely when we don't have the discipline to follow our own trading plan is that things go wrong. All right, so we gotta always follow our trading plan. So let's carefully proceed over here. So far, Nvidia looks great. It is looking very good, going up nearly 5% just today. Fantastic. We are doing very well, but there is no reason to panic. Okay, there is not a single reason to panic yet. Let's see tomorrow. All right, Tesla is, on the other hand, Tesla looks terrible. All right, it does look terrible. Yesterday we saw a very nice bullish reaction. By the way, this reaction has a name. It is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, which is a quite reliable bullish candle structure, reversing the trend more than 70% of the time, if I recall correctly, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. And in the day before, we saw a hammer candlestick pattern, which was triggered yesterday. Okay, and a hammer pattern has a reversal rate of 60% of the time, if I recall correctly, again, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. And guys, I teach you guys how to trade these patterns on our ebook on technical analysis, which is free to download on our Telegram channel. So again, just join the 5% project for free, download your ebook, start learning, start studying how our philosophy works over here, and then you see for yourself, and then we apply the theoretical knowledge on our ebook in practice, in real time in the market. So it is the perfect environment for you to start learning. So again, the link to my website is in this video's description. All right, now Tesla rejected every single one of its bottom signals. Alright, I was not a big fan of it. Since the beginning, I didn't find Tesla's moves over here that good, but right now we are rejecting this bullish candle structure over here, suggesting another pullback, another correction, maybe to the 373 or maybe even to lower levels like the 358, which is the previous resistance level or future support level, again following the principle of polarity in technical analysis. Now, Nathan, what Tesla needs to do in order to officially turn bullish again? First, we gotta break free from this sideways congestion because, guys, honestly, we are inside a congestion, okay? We don't see a breakout in any direction. We are still trading between the 473 and the 426 up here, so there is not a meaningful breakout yet. If we see a breakout, fantastic. Tesla could easily fly again if we see a breakout of the 426, but so far, we are far away from our resistance level, and we are not making any decent bottom signal near our support level. So Tesla looks very weak right now. So Nathan, do you think Tesla is a good sell right now? Not necessarily, because on the weekly chart, we are still very bullish. We are still maintaining the long-term uptrend. Since April 2024, we are insanely bullish. There is not a single reason, there is not a single reversal chart structure suggesting that Tesla will frustrate the bullish sentiment on the long term. So I'm extremely careful and skeptical regarding Tesla's movements over here, and I don't think it is a good short right now because of the long-term uptrend. But it is not a good buy right now because we don't see any meaningful, impressive bottom signal near our support levels yet. In my honest opinion, there are better opportunities elsewhere. Now, regarding AMD, this one reported earnings yesterday, right? And well, despite the good earnings, it is collapsing today, more than 6%. It was looking even worse this morning because we did open near the $100, right, at 107, dropping more than 10%. Right now, okay, we see another bullish candlestick pattern. Good, very good. Is this a good buying opportunity right now? Well, we are not near any support level, okay? There is no clear support level to me. AMD is still insanely bearish, all right? We still see a sequence of lower highs, lower lows. There is not a single meaningful bullish reversal chart structure, so it is not looking good right now. As far as I know, any pullback to the 114 resistance level, previous support level, now resistance level, or maybe even to the 21-day EMA could be just another dead cat bounce. And then we could see, NVIDIA, and then we could see AMD dropping again. All right, so we are still in a downtrend. There is no meaningful reversal chart structure. It is not a good buy right now. Nathan, what could be a good buy for you over here? If we see a clear breakout of our next resistance levels, like the 114, like the 21-day EMA, and preferably if we materialize a meaningful bullish pivot point, breaking the previous resistance levels over here, then and only then we may start thinking about buying AMD again, all right? If this happens, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if this happens, AMD could be a very promising stock because we have many targets, there are many open gaps above the price, so yes, AMD could be a phenomenal stock to buy for swing trading purposes or maybe even for long-term purposes, all right? If you want to invest long-term speaking, that could be the perfect buying opportunity for you. But right now, unfortunately, I can't say it is a good buy. I know you guys love AMD as well, but it is not technically a buy at this point, all right? Now, Palantir went up after earnings, fantastic. Now, Nathan, Palantir is on the verge of losing yesterday's low. Is Palantir going to be a sell? Well, if you want to take profits, yes, it does make sense. If we do close below yesterday's low, let the market cash you out. But guys, it is an insanely uptrend, okay? Just like AMD could make a pullback to our resistance levels, Palantir could make just a pullback to its support levels, maybe to close the gap over here, maybe to retest the 84 support level, maybe to retest the 21-day EMA again, and that would be just another buying opportunity near a support level because the trend is bullish. In theory, it is supposed to maintain the uptrend, so we buy near a support level, of course aiming for the next resistance levels. The stop loss will be very cheap, the potential reward will be very good. So if you are wrong, okay, you're gonna lose little money. If you are right, you'll make a lot of money, way more than you are willing to risk in the first place. Do that a few hundreds of times and then you'll see your so desirable consistency. Okay, so then you will finally trade strategically, using stop loss, using targets, using the risk reward ratio in your favor, using the technical analysis in your favor, using statistics in your favor. Then and only then we may see a good buying opportunity on Palantir. But right now, guys, the risk reward ratio makes no sense for a new long opportunity. Okay, if you're out of Palantir and say, Nathan, is Palantir a good buy right now? Well, not to me at least, because again, the risk reward ratio is not that good. I don't know where the stop loss is going to be. The target is, well, there are no targets because we are at record highs over here, so it is not clear to me. I don't like the situation. If you are still holding Palantir, very good. I'm very happy for you. But for a new long position, it is not looking that good. If we see a pullback, great. And this of course tells a lot about investors, because if we see a pullback, if you are a long-term investor, if you see pullback, okay, that's not a reason to panic, because probably the risk reward ratio will be so good near our support level that we'll see more new buying opportunities. Other people will buy, and this will give fuel to the stock to maintain the uptrend. Okay, now either way, there is no reason to panic. All right, either way, I don't see anything dangerous on Palantir. If we see a top signal, great. A pullback to our support level will be just a harmless pullback. If you are afraid, you are totally right in taking profits, even if partially. All right, because there is no, guys, you have no obligation in making a hard buy, a hard sell every single time. You can sell partially, you can book your profits partially, you can sell half of your position, or maybe 80% of your position, or less, like 20% of your position, just in case, just to lock some profits, and then we'll see, right, how Palantir will proceed. Now, ARM Holdings, this one looks phenomenal. It is going up more than 5% today. Okay, 5.70% right now, almost 6% only today. It is reporting earnings today as well. Now, for swing trading purposes, I never advise holding a stock during earnings report. Okay, never. So if you want to buy ARM Holdings right now, well, right now it's quite difficult because it could explode, but it could collapse as well. We don't know. There is no way we can tell. So I don't like it. It feels like it is a gamble, and the real traders never gamble in this market. Gamble is for the amateurs, right? We are not gamblers. We use strategy in our favor. We use statistics in our favor. Now, it is going to report earnings, so okay. Let's see how to proceed. If we see ARM Holdings collapsing after earnings, retesting the 21-day EMA again, fantastic. Maybe it is going to be another buying opportunity. But right now, it is not a decent buy. In fact, I did share a trading signal on ARM Holdings on our Telegram channel. The 5% project's members got access to this fantastic signal near the 21-day EMA. It did trigger our buy signal over here near our support level. Our target was the 182. So it didn't hit our target, all right? Still was a phenomenal trade. Amazing risk reward ratio. This one went up roughly 13-14% since we bought it. So fantastic trade. We bought the very bottom. Now it is the time for us to sell, because never hold a stock during earnings. We don't know what could happen next. If you really want to gamble on this, use a smaller position, okay? A very small position. Just lock your profits over here and then see how it goes next. If ARM Holdings makes a bottom signal near our support level again, we are going to buy again, and then we'll set another target near the next resistance level, and then we'll see. All right, either way, it was a fantastic trade. It went up. This one went up nearly 14% in just a few days, right? So very good. I'm very happy for us, but right now, guys, is the time for us to sell. Okay, now Sofi, this one is looking very good. It is trying to react near a support level, near the previous bottom signal on January 28. Okay, it is good. It is still in bearish territory, but it is looking quite good. If we see a meaningful bullish reaction, we could see a buy signal over here. We could, with a target around the $18. It feels like it is a small and a humble target, but guys, it's a rise of nearly 20%. It is a good one. It is a very good movement, all right? So we gotta pay attention on how Sofi is going to behave from here. If you ask me, Nathan, is Sofi a good buy or a good sell right now? It is a good buy to me. Okay, I'm not saying, of course, not investment advice, all right? Let me be extremely clear over here. I didn't devise a clear strategy on Sofi yet. Maybe I will later. I will share with you guys on our Telegram channel, but so far, I see that Sofi could be a very nice buy signal. Why? Because we are near a support level. We see bullish reactions near our support level. On the 1 hour chart, we see some stabilization over here. If we do see the breakout of the previous resistance levels like Monday's high or maybe even the 21-day EMA, then all right, we can see another rally to the $18 again. The stop loss will be very cheap, near the $15, and the target is quite huge. All right, so fantastic risk reward ratio. We reported earnings recently, so Sofi is safe to trade right now. This one has plenty of time to develop its movements next. So okay, it is a very good stock right now, but we gotta see the breakout of a few resistance levels first. And Google represents what? The kind of opportunity we like to catch, because Google is collapsing after earnings, but this is a naked chart, all right? Let's make a new analysis over here. But we see a crystal clear support area over here near the 189. So it is interesting. We are collapsing just to retest our support level. I know we lost the 21-day EMA, but we are reacting above the 189 support level, and we are trying to make a bottom signal. Today's candle seems a spinning bottom candle pattern, right? It is looking interesting, it is looking good, but one single candle is not enough to make a bottom signal, I know, but it is a promising stock. Any meaningful bullish reaction over here in the next few days could represent another buying opportunity. Google is a very good stock to trade right now, especially because it has a nearly neutral beta, right? 0.92. So it does make sense trading Google right now, but we have to see more confirmation. Maybe tomorrow we'll see a crystal clear bottom signal. Of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated in this channel every single day, guys. If you're still watching this video for nearly half an hour, my dear friend, it is too late for you. You did like the content, so come on, subscribe and click the like button to support me as well, because every single like matters a lot for our humble and small community. I highly appreciate your support, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.